Hey friends, Ash here. Welcome back to Gents. How are you? What do you say you and I do a little diving into that TikTok end of the pool? TikTok! So some of you are aware, some of you are not, but I've started posting on TikTok. If you're on TikTok, give me a follow, at Gents. But while doing that, making that content and everything, I've also seen a lot of the dark arts that are taking place on TikTok. And that's what we're gonna talk about today, yeah. So for those who are unaware, there's a huge fragrance community on TikTok, and there's some awesome people there, some fantastic people, a lot of guys trying to learn about new stuff, a lot of people that are really cool, but there's some other parts too. That's what we're gonna talk about today. Some freezing cold takes, some things that I've noticed, just some overall observations to fill you in on what's going on the other side of the fragrance pond. And I think I'm gonna be making a collection of just freezing cold takes and start making that into a video series. I think it sounds fun. Let's start with the first freezing cold take, which was a nice comment that was left to me on a TikTok that I did about cheap cologne fragrances. So within that list was this fragrance you may have heard of, Lattafa Camera. And here's how the comment went. Lattafa Camera isn't a clone, not even close to Angel Share. Come on, bro, with laughing, crying emoji. And then somebody responded quite level-headedly, they know, but they insist on saying that it is not even 5% close. And then, exactly, don't know where it even come from. People saying it's a dupe. Very odd. Where could it come from? It's so weird anyone would think these are anything alike at all. So, and I noticed that on TikTok, there's a movement that I guess some of the people on there have started, which is basically Lattafa Camera is not even remotely close, not in the same universe as Angel Share. Basically, the whole idea is that Camera is its own thing, baby. And not only that, it's better. And to be fair, some people are gonna think Camera is better because this is Lattafa saying, we want an Angel Share clone, but make it sweeter. So if you want a sweeter take on Angel Share, that's what Camera is. It's what you might call a clone with a twist. But there's this whole movement right now on TikTok that Camera, that ain't a clone, brother. It's not even inspired by Angel Share. This is a completely unique composition from Lattafa that had no inspiration whatsoever by Angel Share. And in fact, they are not even 5% close, which is honestly about the stupidest thing I've ever heard in my life. 5%? Somebody's like, and also a little. And this is, I think, an issue on TikTok in general where people don't seem to grasp what a clone fragrance is. A lot of people there think that if the fragrance is not a direct one-to-one, in the sense that it smells exactly the same, it ain't a clone. Like, that's the mindset. So you have something that has like the same note breakdown in the same bottle from a fragrance house that is actually a clone house, selling it for an undercutting price because they're trying to get market share from people that want this, but they afford that, right? And there ain't nothing wrong with that, but call a spade a spade. But instead of that, they'll go, nah, man, this is a completely unique creation. So if we go by that mindset on TikTok right now, guess what, guys? Club de Nuit Intense, man. That ain't a clone, baby. That's original. You know why? Because it doesn't smell exactly like a Ventus. Opening's different. Dry down's a little different. Therefore, not a clone. Why stop there? Assad? Ain't a clone of Sauvage Elixir. No, sir. Similar note breakdown, similar smell? Sure. But guess what? It's a little bit different. And therefore, ain't a clone. And the more I see this on TikTok, the more I'm like, just accept it, brother. There's like this movement where they want to say, I don't wear clones, I wear originals from Middle Eastern brands. But you guys let me know, okay? We need to get a consensus here. Is Camera a clone? Is Club de Nuit Intense Man a clone? Is Assad a clone? Because if any of these are not clones, then none of them are clones. And at that point, what even is a clone? Do they even exist? Or is it a figment of our imagination? Oh my God, nothing is real. I thought I'd bring this up because when I told them, like, guys, that is very obviously a clone, Lattafa themselves in the marketing material that they gave to stores said that it was inspired by Angel Share. They couldn't make it more obvious, dude. It's just like, Now you can say you prefer one or the other because like I said, this one is sweeter, this one is a little woodier, classier, right? They're not the exact same. But if you can look at those and smell those and you tell me they got nothing in common, bro, you need to go back to elementary school of fragrances. All right, that's fun. Moving on. Another thing I've noticed on TikTok is it is very in your face. You're gonna have to excuse this overacting, okay? You're gonna have to like give me a pass here. And I'm just grabbing this fragrance because it was right here, okay? Because I was gonna do another video with this at some point. Why am I doing that? I don't know. But this is a reenactment. It's very much like this. Oh my God, guys, this is the new Y Elixir. This stuff is absolutely insane. This is the most fantastic fragrance I've ever smelled. It lasts about 72 hours. One spray fills up the entire room. The sweetness, out of control. This stuff is amazing. I got 93 compliments on this today walking out the door. Actually, my sister told me it smelled amazing. You can get this right now at the TikTok shop. It's linked below, the TikTok shop. It's right down there. You can get this right now for only $195. That's a good deal. They've only got 1,000 bottles of this in stock. It's gonna sell out. So you gotta hit that link right now. Hit that link. It's in the description. Hit that link. It's right there. Hit the TikTok shop link. Hit this. So you'll have that, and we're gonna pretend here. We're gonna pretend, okay? We're gonna pretend that this next one is a clone of that, okay? 2 days later. 2 days later! Oh my God, guys, you gotta get this. This is the new Y Elixir clone. Y Elixir, that stuff sucks. It's way too expensive. $195, nobody wants to pay that much. This is better. That one lasts for 72 hours. This one lasts for 153 hours. And actually, I got 2,491 compliments with this, and that's because it's insane, brother. Only $35, but we only have 522 in stock, so you gotta hit that TikTok link, hit that TikTok shop, hit that TikTok shop, hit that TikTok link. Buy this now! Y Elixir sucks! If you buy that, you're a loser. You deserve what you get. Buy this. That's how it is. It's just like constant. It's like, oh my God. The egregiousness of it is something that just like blows my mind when I see it. Get that money, bro. But one of the things that is getting mad hyped right now is this fragrance called Her Loss. Her Loss from Top Shelf. I don't know why I'm doing this. I think that's what people who buy Her Loss would do. Now you can find this on Amazon, like 70 some bucks on Amazon, but at the TikTok shop, it's less. It's like 40 bucks TikTok shop or something. So I was like, what is this Top Shelf Her Loss? What is this? I gotta look this up. It looks like just a cheap stock bottle with a cheap label slapped on the front of it, a stock plastic cap or something. And guess what it is, bros? Pheromone enhanced cologne. My favorite. Guys, pheromone colognes are not gonna get you laid, okay? Stop. It's not gonna happen. Oh. And 99 times out of 100, and by that I mean 100 times out of 100, they just smell cheap. For the price that you pay, you're getting crapola. You can get much better stuff. Now I've gotta buy this, that way I can prove it's crapola. Watch me buy it and it's actually fantastic, and then I'm like, I got heard of something. But this stuff is hilarious because if you look at the label, okay, it says viral on TikTok, and you can tell right away, I see what happened. They hit people up on TikTok. They said, we'll give you X amount of dollars if you push this. And boom, viral. And it says on the label, pheromone enhanced cologne, please baby, don't go. And if you look at the little photos of the fragrance, like on the side of the page here on Amazon, it has a bunch of interesting photos where you can tell right away who they're advertising to, basically children. So the first photo that pops up, other than the picture of the presentation, is a graph with an arrow shooting up that says, level up your Riz. Because nothing has made me take a fragrance more seriously than the first picture being a stock picture of a graph saying, level up your Riz. But then underneath that, scientifically formulate to boost Riz and confidence. Not formulated, scientifically formulate to boost your Riz. And for those of you out there who are going, what is Riz? That's charisma. I'm surprised they didn't put Skibbity Toilet on here also, or what the Sigma. And then the next picture, real science, attraction boost, boost your pheromone reach, scientifically leveling up your allure. This is so stupid. Their cutting edge formula rejuvenates your skin for looks maxing. Have you been mewing? Blends real science with natural attraction, ensuring you're the focus. Guess what all that stuff is from? Guess what the looks maxing and the attraction boosting and the pheromone, all that shit is from? From pink pepper. From pink pepper is what it says. I'm sorry guys, but you on TikTok, the people buying this, do you have a brain? Do you think that pink pepper is gonna looks max your Riz, dog? Sigma. Jesus Christ. And then the best one, it has a picture of Her Loss versus them, right? And it says unique scent profile, yes. Everyone else, no. Science-backed ingredients? You mean pink pepper? Yeah, you got it, dog. Them, no, they don't know what pink pepper is. It's not in like 75% of fragrances out there or anything. Oh, but wait, the best one. Theirs not for NPCs, and also attract attention. Because of course, you're not an NPC. If you go onto TikTok and you buy a pheromone cologne to boost max your Riz with pink pepper, that makes you not an NPC. It does make you dumber than a brick, but I mean, that was too mean. I take that back. It just seems to me like every so often you get somebody who goes along with pheromone colognes, knowing full well that it doesn't work, it's not a real thing, and they dupe people who are desperate into buying it, and it's friggin' gross, dude. Oh, but don't worry. If Her Loss pheromone enhanced cologne doesn't work for you, they also have Love Bombed Riz activation. That should do it. Oh, the main benefit for that one is confidence, but the secondary benefit, unfathomable Riz. Jesus Christ. Let's move on to a couple more little things I've noticed, and then we'll be done with it for now. All right. Another thing I've noticed on TikTok is that nobody likes Eros anymore. I have heard so many times that Eros is unpopular. It doesn't work. People don't like it. It just sucks. And it's like an echo chamber of people saying, oh, that sucks, that sucks, that sucks, that sucks, that sucks. You should get Stronger With You Intensely or one of the Jean Paul Gaultier fragrances. Those are like the only ones that get noticed or brought up. Now, don't get me wrong. I like a Jean Paul Gaultier fragrance. Don't get me wrong. I like Stronger With You Intensely. But can we stop pretending that Eros is a flop when it's the #5 best-selling fragrance for men in the world? I'm not telling you that you have to like Eros, dear viewer. That's not what I'm saying. What I am saying is, can we not pretend that it's a failure? Because that's not really helping anybody. If you're just going around like, oh, dog, that sucks. Nobody's wearing it. That's not true. So those are some of the things that have caught my attention here just in this first week of posting on the talk. I'm sure there's gonna be some more fun comments that I get over time. And when I get some of those that are rip-roaring, I'll make sure to share them with you guys so we can all have a good laugh. Thank you guys for hanging with me. Stay safe out there. I'll see you tomorrow with another video.